Good morning, good morning, good morning, fam. It's Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. And it is Trash Day Thursday. Time for us to throw something in our lives that should not be there. Number one. Number two, it is preventing us from being our best selves. And number three, it's preventing us from giving our best selves to the world. What are we going to throw away on this Trash Day Thursday, okay? And on this Trash Day Thursday, we want to throw away something that we hear all the time as a cliche, but we want to throw away false narratives. That's right. We want to throw away false narratives. You hear that in the media a lot about false narratives, and we want to make sure that we assess our lives and make sure that we throw away false narratives about ourselves and that we throw away false narratives about other people. Okay, so let's explain what a false narrative is. You know how like you hear that somebody said something about you that's not true, but you allow it to bother you. You go on this mission to prove that whatever that false narrative is not true by going around and telling people, oh, that's not true, oh, this is not this, or oh, this is not that, and you're trying to live down a false narrative that somebody somewhere put out about you. Stop doing that. Go ahead and throw that false narrative away. You know who you are. You know who you are as a person, and people who love you and know you and adore you, they know who you are too. So don't worry about going and chasing down a false narrative about you. Let it be what it be and let the truth rise to the top eventually, okay? Now, also, we want to make sure that we are not putting out false narratives about other people too. Have you ever heard something about somebody and you go and tell somebody else something that you heard about that person, first of all, without verifying whether it's true or not? Have you ever heard a false narrative about somebody? Well, not even knowing whether it's a false narrative or not, just heard something about somebody and repeated it to somebody else without first going to that person to even find out if it's true. And so we want to make sure that we're throwing away false narratives that we spread about somebody else when we haven't even verified that it's true. You know, that's not being a true friend when you're doing that, going and telling somebody what you heard about somebody else when you haven't even had that conversation with that person themselves. So on this Trash Day Thursday, let's throw away those false narratives about ourselves and don't chase them down. Don't try to defy them and prove that they are false or untrue. And let's throw away false narratives that we may have accidentally or consciously put out about somebody else. Okay, because let's remember, at the end of the day, everybody's trying to live their best life. Everybody's trying to do the best they can with what they know and with what they can do. And just like we have to have grace and patience as people go through life and go through experiences and make mistakes and make good decisions to still become and try to be the best person that we can do, we want to make sure that we're not negatively impacting someone else's journey and negatively impacting our own journey by allowing those false narratives to stay in our mind and worrying about what other people are saying about you. Because guess what? At the end of the day, what somebody else thinks about you is none of your business. What you need to be worried about is your business and what you think about yourself, what God thinks about you, and what your journey is supposed to be in this life and in this world. That's what we want to focus on. And if we focus on that, we don't have time to even think about false narratives because they're in the trash anyway, okay? So on this Trash Day Thursday, we're going to throw away those false narratives, and wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope that you have a super fantabulous Thursday and a super fantabulous weekend. It is beautiful in the ATL, so I'm excited about a beautiful weekend. So we shall see you on the next video. How about that?